Welcome back to another episode of Excel. I am your host, Nav. Over the past 15 days, we have been learning something new about Excel. We have covered some useful functions as well. We will soon get to a point where we will have learned enough functions to build interactive dashboards, that too within minutes. Just make sure you don't miss any update from this channel. So, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, do it now. Let's get started. Today, we will cover count and COUNTIF function. As the name suggests, count function counts how many numbers are in a range. COUNTIF also counts how many numbers in a range, but only if a certain criteria is met. Let's see how it works. This is the sales data that we will be using for this tutorial. We have sales dates, sale rep name, and sale amount in column A, B, and C respectively. Now we want to find out total number of sales during this period. In cell F2, type equal count, open parenthesis, and select column C, close parenthesis, and press enter. Count function does not count text, so we can relax it will not count cell C1. Just to quickly verify, you can go to cell C2 and press Ctrl-Shift and down arrow. You will be able to select the entire data in column C, and while you have this selection, just look at the bottom right. You will see total count, which is 380. Just exactly what count function returned. That's very simple, isn't it? Let's add another layer to it now. Let's see how many sales each sales representative made during this period. But before that, we need a list of sales representative where their names don't repeat. That seems like a tough job. We will have to look for unique names across this dataset, which might take hours. If you have been paying attention to my tutorials, you know the answer. Let's get the list ready then. In cell E5 type equal, unique, open parenthesis, and select cell B2, and then press Ctrl-Shift and down arrow to select the range. Now close the parenthesis and press enter. We have got a list of 20 sales representatives here. Just an important note here. If you use Ctrl-Shift and arrow, it could be any arrow, to select the data range, make sure there are no blank cells, because the selection will stop just before that blank cell, so you might have to press arrow button again to move forward and continue with the selection. Let's move on now. To get the number of sales for each sales representative, we will use COUNTIF function. In cell F5, let's type equal COUNTIF, open parenthesis, there are two arguments. First argument is range, and second is criteria. The way this function works is it is going to look for a criteria in the given range, and if the range matches the criteria, it will count how many times that criteria is matched. So, in the range argument, we will select column B, which contains the sales representative data. Now press comma and select cell E5, which is our first sales rep. I will keep this a relative reference as I want this selection to move as we copy-paste the function. Now close the parenthesis and press enter. There we have it. Frank Lewis made 18 sales during this period. We don't have to repeat the process. We can simply copy cell F5 and paste it across all the way down to F25. This is the power of Excel. Now we know how many sales each of the sales rep made during this period. But that is not a complete picture, is it? Let's look at their sales amount. In cell G5, we will use Sumif function to get Frankie's total sales amount. We covered Sumif function in tutorial number 5. If you haven't watched it yet, then hurry up. Let's get the sales numbers now. In cell G5, type equal, sum if open parenthesis. Our range is column B, and select cell E5 as criteria. Now select column C as sum range, close parenthesis, and press enter. Voila! We got the sales amount for Frankie. Now copy-paste cell G5 across all the way down to cell G25. Just simple as that. Now it's your turn. You can do a lot more things with this data. Use conditional formatting to assign color scales, or use sort function to sort the sales or sales numbers in ascending or descending order. It is up to you. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment if there is anything I can help you with. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe button so that you don't miss my daily updates. I will see you in the next video.